Hello, my name is Helen Lies, and today we will try to understand the meaning of your dream about a bat. On this channel I speak about dreams interpretation from the point of view of psychology and esotericism. For most of my viewers, a bat, as far as I understand, is a negative symbol. But if you belong to a Chinese or other culture where this animal is considered positive, then interpret it in this way. In Chinese, the word bat means luck, although, after the fact that a bat was the cause of coronavirus, it is possible that China will slightly reconsider this opinion. In European and American culture, the bat symbolizes the forces of evil and sin. These animals are considered creatures of darkness. After all, they are active only at night and always sleep during the day. Often evil witches are depicted with bats fluttering around them. Hence, one of the main meanings of this symbol is black magic. You can also see your magic enemies in this image. Sometimes we don't realize that someone is putting curses on us, but our subconscious knows this better than our conscious mind. And then they can appear in our dreams as characters such as spiders, snakes, cats, and bats. More about dreams that say about black magic directed at you I spoke in the video How to Understand Dreams and Visions, and about the signs by which you can understand that you have a curse on you in the video 12 signs that you are cursed. I will leave links to them in the description down below. The meaning of a dream about bats, energy vampirism. Also, in many cultures, bats are considered to be vampires. Some species of bats are actually capable of attacking animals and drinking their blood. It is interesting that in the world of people, too, there is a similar process of energy vampirism. Most likely, you yourself have repeatedly encountered it. In this process, there is a vampire and their victim. A vampire is a toxic person. They will try in every possible way to get on your nerves, provoking any negative emotion in you. For example, fear, anxiety, guilt, resentment, irritation, depression, etc. When a vampire gets what they want, their victim throws out a large amount of energy along with the emotion. It's what the vampire picks up and appropriates, as if feeding on it. Well, and the victim feels completely exhausted. Externally, the behavior of energy vampires may differ, but the essence remains the same. These can be the next guys. Friends who call for hours, wasting your time on empty chatter. Parents who toxify a child with unforced accusations, instilling guilt in them and ignoring their boundaries. Old ladies who spend hours talking in detail about their illnesses. A boss who gives conflicting instructions. Colleagues who gossip behind your back and intrigue against you. Trolls who write offensive comments on the internet. Alcoholic friends you can't get rid of. Scandalous personalities in public places, deliberately causing your annoyance, and a huge list of other options. Well, it's okay if you have met a vampire for a short time, but living with such a person on the same living space or working in the same office is a real hell, and it can be extremely exhausting. There is such a powerful energy breakdown that it can be compared with black magic made on you. And this is what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you when you dream about a bat. Think about who is symbolized by this character. Most likely, you deliberately do not want to admit the fact that this person is very harmful to you. Otherwise, you would have seen actually this person in your dream and how they damage you. However, it is possible that sometimes you see them in your dreams. Remember who often visits your dreams. Dream about bats attacking, biting, chasing you. This dream means that your magical enemies and energy vampires are actively trying to harm you. If you were able to escape from the pursuit or avoid being bitten, then this is a good sign, so you will be able to resist them. If you were not, then alas, you will be struck by them. And this can lead to all sorts of problems in money questions, social, family life, or health. Details of the dream, the room in which the attack took place, will help you understand what area of life the attack is aimed at. And the part of the body that was bitten by the bat may indicate the occurrence of the disease in this place. In this case, it is very important for you to understand who your energy vampire is and refuse to communicate with them. And if you still feel that you have a magical negative, then you need to contact a master to diagnose and remove it. Dream about a flying bat, meaning, if the bat just flies without attacking, it may be an enemy or it may just be a warning about the troubles that will happen in your life. If a bat flies into your house, it may mean the death of someone in your family. This is true not only for dreams but also for reality. If this animal flies into your house in normal life, then wait for trouble in the house. Meaning of other stories about bats in a dream. A sleeping bat. At the moment the enemies are dormant, but this is a warning that they may wake up. Many bats, a flock. The more of them there are, the more enemies you have and the more problems they cause. Big or small bat. The bigger it is, the more dangerous your opponent is. Feeding the bat. You provoke the vampires to feed on your energy. If you experienced pleasure in a dream, then you also feel pleasure in life from communicating with these people. However, be careful, it can cost you very much. Catching a bat. Your enemy will be in your hands, under your control. Killing a bat. Congratulations, you will be able to destroy your enemy. A dead bat. The enemy will be destroyed, but perhaps not by you. Black bat. Dangerous creature, and you also perceive the person it represents to be dangerous, but you are not fully aware of their harmfulness. White bat. You think that the person it represents is so white and good, you justify their bad behavior. Red bat. Increased suspicion of magic against you. Red is one of the colors of the devil. Meaning of a bat in a dream as a totem animal. It may be very rare for a bat to be your totem animal. Then you feel a certain inner similarity with it from childhood. You don't just like these animals or any of the qualities attributed to them, but you look and feel a little like them. Then these dreams do not have the meaning that I have spoken about, but they mean the contact with the egregore of the bat, feeding with its energy. Write in the comments about your dreams about bats. I may be able to interpret the first some of them. If you have a wish but do not know how to get what you want, you can turn to the powerful forces of magic, and you may find my course on rune magic being helpful. Look for a link to it in the description of this video down below. There are also other links I have already spoken about. If it was useful for you, like, comment, share this video in social networks, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.